Welcome back, everyone, to Tin and Maxx. Today, we're going to be doing a new show called Almost Perfect that is going to be very opinionated and honestly, hopefully get us to a 1,000 subscriber count. Almost Perfect is our new show here on Tin and Maxx, where we're going to be looking at games, movies, and TV shows, and we're going to be talking about what could have been different to make those things perfect. All of these games, movies, TV shows I'm going to be talking about in this series are incredible. They're ones that I love, and you have to either play them or watch them right away. I loved everything about them, but there is one thing that I would change. Today, we have a major game we're going to be talking about, and that game is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you have not played this game yet, right now, go and get it and play through the entire game. It is so incredible. It is fantastic, as it gives you about 70 hours of gameplay with tons of side missions, quests, contracts, relationships, and just so much open world concept things to do. It is a beautiful story with great world design and a game that will just literally keep you on the edge of your seat the entire time you play. You don't even need to play Witcher 1 or 2. You can just jump right in. Witcher 3 is a standalone game where they explain all the stuff that has happened to our characters throughout the first couple games, meaning that you can just jump right in. You will not even realize as time flies because you're doing side missions, leveling up Geralt, your character, and playing a game called Gwent, which is fantastic, by the way. If you don't know The Witcher, here's a quick synopsis. You are in a fantasy world full of elves, dwarves, humans, and so much more, and tons of monsters. You play as a monster hunter, a witcher, Geralt of Rivia. Witchers have been trained since childhood in combat, alchemy, magic spells, and they are stronger, faster than anything else because of these things called mutagens. You have an adopted daughter named Ciri, who is on the run from the Wild Hunt. These spectral warriors are traveling through dimension so that they can get Ciri's power to take over the world. Throughout the game, you are tracking down Ciri, running into friends, foes, plenty of monsters, and really hard decisions along the way. Also, there are so many different side quests and contracts that you can pick up that level up your character and give you different gear. As you can see, this game has everything it needs to be perfect. But there's just one thing that makes me not want to toss my coin to The Witcher, and that is Yennefer. Yennefer is Geralt's main love interest through all the games, books, and the TV show that Netflix really should have done a better job with. Yennefer of Vengerberg is a sorceress who is so powerful, but is also extremely possessive of Geralt.
Would you like a moment to yourselves?
She is beautiful, powerful, loves Ciri so much, and is a main advisor to the king. Geralt and Yennefer have many dialogues throughout the game, as they are actually tied together because of a djinn's spell. It honestly is a fun story that makes you discover if Yennefer and Geralt are really made for each other or if it is just the spell. So why do I say that Yennefer is the problem in this game? This is because of Triss Merigold, another love interest in the game who is the obvious choice for Geralt. Now before you go down to the comments and grill me for saying this, make sure you watch the rest of this video because I have a couple points that really do make sense. I know that the game is based off the books, and so they really try to push you towards Yennefer in the game, even though they do give you these other love interests to look at. But honestly, in The Witcher 3, Yennefer is just so mean. She is really rude to everyone, especially Geralt.
Fine. You busy yourself pouting. I'll handle the rest.
Almost everyone talks about how they do not like Yennefer, as she flaunts her superiority in all of their faces and always acts like she has the best plan possible. And I know that Yennefer is powerful, the game wants you to choose her, but Triss is just such a better option in the game, and her dialogues is just so much better. Triss is also a sorceress, but she actually makes Geralt better and cares so much about people. Just like Yennefer, she actually cares for Ciri, but Triss over and over again puts her life on the line for others. You actually meet her as she's trying to save all the other mages in the land and get them to a place called Corvir that they can live out the rest of their life. You find out that Triss is actually the leader of the Mage Underground and is trying to save all these different people from the witch hunters throughout the game. She puts her life on the line over and over again to save these different people, and she also does it for Geralt. In the game, Triss at one point actually gives herself up to these witch hunters so that she can get information for Geralt so that he can find Ciri. She over and over again puts other people above herself. Triss has a fantastic moral compass, and honestly, for Geralt, this teaches him that caring for others is not a bad thing. She makes Geralt a better person because then he realizes he can use his powers to actually do good in the world and to save people who need saving. So what could have made The Witcher 3 perfect is honestly if they would have made Yennefer a little bit nicer, care a little bit more about people, and honestly make Triss a little worse. Yennefer in the game gets shown as someone who really cares about Ciri and Geralt, but doesn't care enough about other people and doesn't make Geralt a better person. Yennefer and Geralt do have many moments throughout the game, but a lot of them are filled with bitterness, passive aggressiveness, and sarcasm. Honestly, they just don't have enough growth together throughout the entire series. Even all the way at the end of the game, right before the final battle, if you choose Yennefer throughout the whole thing, it looks so much different than if you chose Triss throughout the game. Watch this side-by-side clip comparison, and you'll see what I mean.
Yen, why are you here?
To see you.
Something happened?
Not yet, but it might soon. We may not survive this. In fact, our chances are slim.
Well, we are here to battle Eredin and the Wild Hunt at full strength. Could be like Sodden. Could be worse.
Nothing could be worse than Sodden was. Listen to me. Once it's over, if we survive, I wish to leave, go far away, and I'd like you to come with me.
Where?
Wherever. To Povis, beyond the Dragon Mountains, Zerrikania even. As far as possible from politics, plots, and so-called high society.
You? Dropping plots and politics for good? You're in your element in that world. It's your life.
Time to start anew.
I'll believe it when I see it. Even now you're up to your neck in it.
Yes, but only to set matters straight. To be able to withdraw having retained the upper hand.
What then? A small secluded hut with a flower garden to tend to?
Why not, if that is what you dream of? We shall leave together. Go where we please, do whatever strikes our fancy. So? Coming with?
I'd go anywhere with you.
The answer I was hoping for. Go, Geralt. Avalok awaits. And don't get killed, Witcher.
Triss, everything all right?
Yes. I just wanted a moment to talk to you. Before it begins.
Chin up. The hunt's weakened. We've got...
No more about the battle. Just hold me. And say something nice.
All this snow makes me think of Kovir.
And what do you think about?
That it's like this all year there. Dark and cold. And you know what? It won't bother me one bit.
It won't?
No. Because the days might be short. But the nights will be long. I can't wait.
Unbelievable. You said something romantic. You, Geralt of Rivia.
Moment of weakness.
Well, none of those during the battle, please. If anything should happen to you.
Can't think about that.
So what am I supposed to think about?
Emir Var Emrys, on parade. Completely naked.
Ah, Geralt, you're so charming when you try to be funny.
Try? Take it back. That was a great joke.
Sure. I love you, you know.
You trying to make me cry? Ciri'd never let me forget it. Go on, get. Love you too.
Yennefer and Geralt just don't have the compatibility that you would want from a main love interest. Geralt and Triss, they grow throughout the game and have so many special moments, like when they kiss under the fireworks. The game developers really should have made these special moments, these romantic moments for Yennefer, made the better ones for her, and honestly saved the ones that aren't as great for Triss, making you as the main player want to choose Yennefer, because that's what the game pushes you to do. Give Geralt and Yennefer's relationship a spark that makes you as the player want to choose her, and honestly make it where they actually grow together and make each other better throughout it. Take that away from Triss and give it to Yennefer. Keep Triss as a hero who wants to help, but make Yennefer actually the most powerful sorceress by actually making the biggest difference. Then as a common consumer, we would actually choose the main love interest instead of the best side character in the game. And really, that's what's not perfect about The Witcher 3. Do you agree with me? Disagree? Make sure to comment down below what your thoughts are. Also, let us know what other things you think were almost perfect. Who knows, maybe we'll do a video on that next. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe, help us get to 1,000 subscribers, and we'll see you guys next time.